of all of your sales, even though we don't do anything to actually provide support to what you do.
This is so real.
30% is
Sheep.
just the beginning. What's going
Open
to
your
prevent
eyes.
Apple from increasing it to 40% and 50% like Amazon
Open your
already
eyes.
charges?
Open your eyes,
And
sheep.
this is exactly what is happening now with Patreon. And in fact, this is one of the reasons that I wanted to make this analysis today, is because this is affecting everyone, including creators, including journalists, independent journalists like me. Patreon has announced that Apple, one of the biggest corporations on earth, is charging Patreon 30% fees for all of the subscriptions done through the Patreon app, the iOS app, the Patreon app that you can download in the Apple App Store. So that means that even though Apple does not do anything, it does not provide any help to creators and independent journalists like us, they're taking 30% of all of the new subscriptions, all of the new memberships that are done through the app. So what this means is that if you are watching or listening to this and you do want to, you're thinking about subscribing and helping to support our work, or another creator's work, another journalist's work, you absolutely should never, ever in a million years download the app through an Apple Store, Apple App Store, and become a subscriber there.
That's
Instead,
right.
you should only go
right.
to patreon.com/geopolitical
That's right.
economy if you want to support us, or if you want to support another
Yes.
journalist, media outlet, or
Speak the
creator
truth.
like their work, you should go to their website at
Speak the truth.
patreon.com and subscribe there. Because what's crazy is that Patreon itself already takes up to 12%, a minimum of 8% and up to 12% in fees. So I, as an independent journalist, with all of the work that I do in creating these videos and articles and podcasts and all of the editing and all of that, after all of the work that I do and I upload it, then Patreon takes 12% of everything that I earn from the very generous viewers and listeners and fans that we have, and we're very grateful to you all for supporting us. Patreon already takes 12% of that cut. Now Apple wants to take an additional 30%. That is nearly half of all of what we make being taken by these two companies that don't do anything to help us. I mean, at least you can say of Patreon that at the very least they're providing the website and the services that we use to interface with our fans. But Apple doesn't do anything. All they have is the App Store, where you can download the app that they don't even manage. It's managed by Patreon. These are the neo-feudal lords who, like the feudal lords of medieval Europe, are going to suck out all of the wealth that is produced by any worker.